Alright, so people talk all the time about how that I'm raving on books, and I wanted to take a second to just absolutely rave on books. My favorite books that I'm reading right now that I just believe that everybody should be reading, and I don't understand why more people aren't. Uh, Number one is Infinite Crisis. Uh, Absolutely love this book. Anybody that's reading Multiversity right now, um, this story is, to me, so much better. Um, you've got all these people that are converging on uh, what's going on in the Crisis in the Infinite Earth, and it's just freaking amazing. That's on issue 7, so I'm to assume that there will probably be some kind of a trade coming on that pretty soon. Next is Roche Limit. If you like sci-fi, I can't imagine you wouldn't like Roche Limit. This book has been great. Every issue is a little, gives us a little more what's going on with the complexities of this story, and just absolutely amazing. All the stuff that you get in the back that just builds on the story. I like any book that gives you either forward story or backstory, like Wild's End or books like that that give you all that extra content in the back that help you to emerge in this universe better. It's amazing. Next, Shaft. I haven't seen anybody else read Shaft, and this book is freaking awesome. Um, you got these covers, first of all, by Frescantina, and, you've got, wow, I wish I could pronounce the people that do anything in this book, but I can't pronounce their names. But this book has been awesome. It's a John Shaft getting out of Vietnam, coming into his own, becoming John Shaft. Has just been just awesome. We're 2 or 3 issues into that book. I guess issue 2, issue 3 comes out next week, I think. Get on that, because Shaft is freaking awesome. Trees. More people should read Trees. A lot of people, it seemed like, were reading this in the beginning and kind of got off of it in the end, because it was such a slow freaking read. And everybody should be reading Trees. This book is so good. This issue, what is this? Issue 8. Finally, the trees are starting to make a comeback. Starting to, punch everybody in the face. And that's awesome. Jason Howard's art in this is freaking amazing. If you're not reading Birthright, oh my god, why are you not reading Birthright? This book is so freaking good. I said that issue 4 was kind of let down a little bit, but only because 1, 2, and 3 were so good. But Josh Williamson knocking it out of the park with this. Everything that's going on in this, Josh Lucas's art or coloring is freaking phenomenal. Everybody knows how much I love colorist, and Lady Killer. Issue 1 just came out like a couple of weeks ago. This is one of the best books I'm reading. This issue 1 was amazing. There are issue 1s that come out every single week. And, like 12 of them. Every single week, an issue 1 comes out of something. And Lady Killer was hands down one of the best things I've read in 6 months on those issue 1s. Ghost Fleet. If you're not reading Ghost Fleet, get on this, man. Ghost Fleet is so freaking good. The premise of this is that Ghost Fleet is a secret organization that transports cargo that nobody else will transport, demons and monsters and, whatever else might happen. There's some kind of an underlying, government conspiracy type thing going on here that is just freaking amazing. Do yourself a favor and pick up Ghostly. Winter World. Stacy Poole picked this up and she thought that number 1 was good. I can't wait to see how much she thinks that the issues after number 1 are good, because this series is amazing, and it's a series that I'm one of the only people that reads. Man, I wish more people read this. If you like Waterworld or anything like that, it's Waterworld on ice. Go out and do yourself a favor and pick that up. The Kitchen. If you're not reading The Kitchen, wow. Ollie Masters' story in this is amazing. Ming Doyle's art in this is amazing. Jody Belair coloring in this is amazing. Everything about this book is just good, and it's only getting better every issue that we go along. Apocalypse. This is a really weird story. I find it kind of hard to recommend this because of the fact of how bizarre it is. But, as with any world building, it's going to take, 4 or 5 issues for that world to get built. And so far, this is an amazing world. I love time travel. And, it is just, every issue of that has really gotten better. Issue 2 is kind of a letdown, but issue 3 kicked that back into high gear. Hexed. If you're not reading Hexed, do yourself a favor, please, and go out and pick up Hexed. Pick it up in trade, pick it up wherever you can. This is one of my favorite series that I read right now. And I will stand on the rooftops and shout it 1,000,000 times how freaking awesome I think this series is. And if you jump in at issue 5 or 6, then you're doing yourself a disservice. You need to read this whole series and, then make a judgment on that. Red Sonja. If you're not reading Red Sonja, it's Gail Simone. It's everything that's awesome. Every issue of this has been great. Go back and pick up the trades. See what's up with that. See whether or not you like it. And you will. And then Nailbiter. A lot of people have not been a huge fan of Nailbiter. But I think that the more issues this goes on, issue 11 was the issue that Josh Williamson was talking about, that this was going to make a change, make a turn, and we're on issue 9 right now. So I've seen a lot of people that read the first read the first trade of that have been happy with it, and I would strongly recommend going out and jumping on that and getting the first couple of trades of that. See what you think about it. Because once again, two of my titles, Birthright and Nailbiter, that I stuck in that, both Josh Williamson titles, and they're both great. But if I had to pick something that is just nobody freaking reads, I would pick Apocalypse. This book is freaking awesome. Everybody should pick it up. And The Kitchen is freaking awesome. Everybody should pick it up. And Ghost Fleet. This book has been amazing. And everybody should go and pick it up. Because it's only going to get... all these issues are only going to get better. And, I'll get off here and read some comics.